Hello everybody, what's going on? This is Andrew, and today I am playing some Historic on Magic Arena, and I'm gonna start out this 3 days of Historic prepping for the event over the weekend, the Arena Qualifier, by playing an old favorite of mine. This Gruul aggro deck just wants to play threats, play Embercleave, kill your opponent. It's a very straightforward deck. A couple changes from the last time we played the deck. The mana base, I cleaned it up just a smidge. We have Rockfall Veil now, which is pretty good at helping smooth things out. Added a second layer of the Hydra. Swapped out the Reckless Stormseekers for Rampaging Ferocidons. So I did that because I think Reckless Stormseekers is a little bit better or more versatile in a vacuum. But Rampaging Ferocidon in particular is good against the Cat Oven decks, the food decks, because they can't gain life, and this has Menace, and it's hard to block, and it's tough for them to deal with. So I think main decking this is probably good, because I expect Cat Oven decks and Control decks to be the top two decks. So Ferocidon, good against Cat Oven decks. And a 3/3 Menace attacker is good against the Control decks too. It's totally fine there as well. The other change I'm making is I'm going to try out 2 copies of Tenacious Pup, where I had Longtusk Stalker before. It's a 1/2, so it blocks okay, and it makes your next thing better. And making like a Bone Crusher or a Ferocidon better seems pretty good to me. And it's just a 2 of. It's going to come up sometimes, but not all the time. Sideboard, we've got some extra removal spells. Fries are good against blue-white control. They kill Teferi. On-Crop Crasher comes in against other creature decks where you need to make sure something can't block so you can kill them. Got some cages against cats, an extra Ferocidon, some Clothis, and some Shifting Ceratops. I don't know if this deck can keep up with the best 2 decks, like I said, Blue-White Control and Cat Oven. I'm hoping it can. I think that just playing good things and smashing them with Embercleave is going to get the job done some amount of the time. We've got Questing Beast and the creature lands to help out against control. And then, like I said, we've got the Ferocidons, and the Embercleaves are pretty good against Cat Oven decks. So we're going to hop into a couple of games and see if that all works out the way I hope it does or not. Let's see if we can believe in the cleave today. Alright, Lucas261997. Let's do battle. This hand looks great to me. Alpha on 1, Spellbreaker on 2, Questing Beast on 3. Yes, please. They're a Kahira deck, so they're either Elementals or Control. Against Control, I think this hand's fine also. Want to not play into a sweeper. Control decks will play this companion because it says each creature card in your deck is a whatever, and control decks don't play creature cards, so they just like get this for free basically. It's kind of silly. We'll go red here, Gruul Spellbreaker. I think I'm just hasting this to start smashing. I don't think... So usually with Gruul Spellbreaker and its Riot ability, you want to choose Haste if you think it might die soon. They have Lightning Helix. Okay, so for future reference, make it a 4/4. Usually you choose Haste if you expect it to die, and they have like unconditional removal, and then you choose +1/+1 if it's going to stick around for a little bit, and if it needs to be bigger than other creatures. Since Lightning Helix exists, it's probably better just to make this a 4/4 almost all the time. When 2 mana is showing, at least. Okay, there's Narset. Narset finds Expressive Iteration. So the cool thing here is that we're going to kill Narset even if we just attack them. And I think I'm going to go... I'm attacking them. Questing Beast eats Narset. It's one of its many lines of text.
I have reached my limit.
Am I playing something else this turn? I think I'll just pass. I think my hand is scary enough. They're iterationing, so they didn't have land into Wrath that turn. Portable hole, sure. Yeah. I'm just gonna stomp their face here. Another Bone Crusher. So I think I want to go Pelt Collector plus Bone Crusher here. Yeah. Hitcha. So I'm doing it this way. I can turn this on. There's the Wrath. Okay. I can turn on the Lair of the Hydra if I find an untapped land. Yeah. And attack them for 3. Now they have to be able to kill Lair of the Hydra and not die to Bone Crusher. They just do nothing here. I think I'm going to play 2 creatures and pass this turn. So I go Pelt Collector, then Llanowar Elves, and then pass. If they tap out here, I'll cast Bone Crusher. Archmage's Charm to try to gain control of it. Stomp you? Cool. Cool. That went pretty well. So against blue-white control, I like the Fries. I like the Rampaging Ferocidon, the Clothis, and the Shifting Ceratops. All of those cards are good against them. Don't need the Llanowar Elves as much against them. And then we just like trim some more stuff. Scavenging Ooze is good if they have Gearhulk. I'm not sure if they do though. I never saw Gearhulk. A Braid blows up Portable Hole, but it's probably if I see Gearhulk, if I see Torrential Gearhulk, I will bring the Abrades in so I can blow up Portable Hole and Gearhulk sometimes. I think I cut the pups also. And then like trim a cleave. Might be like trim 2 cleaves. Pup or ooze? Pup or ooze? Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's give this a shot. Llanowar Elves tend to get worse against control decks because they're just going to play a sweeper anyways. Right? That's how they win, usually, is playing a sweeper on curve. So usually you want to not have an extra creature sitting around that gets hit by the sweeper. Yes, I like this hand very much. I'm not sure how hard I go, though. It was one of the best draws in my deck. Okay, they played the Portable Hole. I'm definitely playing both of these things next turn. So I'm going to go Burning Tree into Voltaic Brawler here. Basically, there's a 3-mana sweeper from Alchemy. I don't remember what it's called. I didn't want to get hit by that on turn 3, but them casting Hull to me means that they don't have a sweeper right now. They're just casting their spot removal. So I'm okay playing into a sweeper that's not going to come right now. I kind of just want to cast the Bone Crusher here, honestly. Yeah, they're just on the all spot removal plan, which is working for now. I'm gonna Questing Beast here. This can't be countered, so I cast the Questing Beast when they were tapped out already, so this can get in through counter magic later. Let's see, I can go Shifting Ceratops or Scavenging Ooze here. Kind of want to play Scavenging Ooze and start eating food. Or eating stuff. Again, they might have Gearhulk in their deck. Okay, no Gearhulk this turn at least. It's gonna eat their stuff. Okay, Shifting Ceratops can get haste. Do I just try to get Cleave going though? Like, this might be a Cleave turn. Oh, they're cycling Shark Typhoon. This is so good for me. Yeah, go to blocks. And I'm just going to eat their last Justice Strike here. It's not maximizing damage, but it's making any potential Gearhulk a lot worse. Now they're digging. They found a Helix, so they can Helix Burning Tree Emissary here. They found a lot of Lightning Helixes this game. Wow. I'm just gonna equip Embercleave and kill them. Cool. That's how that's how Gruul beats Control, I guess. Sweet, that was a really good game. And we ranked up to gold? Wow. Awesome. Alright, jumping into our second match with Gruul here. Won the die roll again. Have a pretty good hand. I should switch out my basics. I have cool basics that I like to play with now. So this hand's pretty straightforward. Puppet Collector on 1, Brawler on 2, make this a 2/2. And then hopefully Spellbreaker on 3 if we hit land. If not, we've got at least a turn where we can do something else with Bone Crusher Giant. Or I should say with Stomp. Not sure what our opponent's doing. I don't have too much else to talk about with this hand. It's really straightforward. play creatures attack. Not a ton going on here. Red. Are they going to kill Pelt Collector? Poor Pelt Collector? Not yet. They'll kill Voltaic Brawler, please. Cool, this is a 3/3 now. This could be Phoenix. Could be Arcanist. Could just be red. I'll go second green. Spellbreaker. +1/+1 counter. Make this a 4/4. Cool. 2 4/4s, which is out of range of a lot of red removal. Sin Prodder. Weird. I'm just gonna kill Sin Prodder, I guess. Cool. Sin Prodder is a cool card. So this is a 3-mana 3/2 menace. At the beginning of their upkeep, they reveal the top card of their deck. Any opponent may put that card into the graveyard, and if they do, Sin Prodder deals damage. So it's like a Dark Confidence style effect. They can draw the card, or you can choose to let it deal damage to you. It's kind of a cool card. Not super sure what my red opponent's doing with it. So we probably want the Magma Spray and the Abrades here. I can probably afford to cut the Llanowar Elves again. I think I want to leave the pups, though. Clothis seems like it could be okay here, so does Oncrop Crasher. Not sure about these Ferocidons. Maybe I'll trim a Cleave to get the last Crasher in. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Trimming down to just 3 Ember Cleaves is usually enough. The 4th is nice to make sure you win game 1, but after that, 3 is usually fine post-board. Once you have a better idea of what they're doing, you know how you can win a little bit better. You don't need all of the power that Ember Cleave gives you. This hand's really close to being good. It's really close to being good. I don't think I can keep it, though. So close. This hand's fine. I'll keep this and put a Crasher back, I think. Yeah. So we've got tap land into Burning Tree into Voltaic Brawler. We've got some Gruul Spell Breakers and an Ember Cleave to help kill them. Forgotten Cave, sure. I'm just going to play 2 things this turn. Here's my stuff. Go. Oh, maybe this is like a mono-red graveyard deck with hollow ones. Yeah, Root Wallas. Okay. Sure, that makes a lot more sense. So game one they just kind of had nothing, but okay. Sure. Do you have a hollow one now? Yep. I'll attack for 4 here. I'll play Pup. And pass. So a land means I can Embercleave next turn. A land also means I can just start playing Gruul Spellbreakers till the game ends. This card's pretty good. I can make the first one a 5/5. Thanks to the Tenacious Pup. Robber of the Rich, okay. He stole a Questing Beast from me. Honestly, that's fine. I kind of want to block the robber. Strange. Yeah, I think we're dead. I guess I could have kept playing. They only had 2 lanes in hand. Now that I know a little bit more about what they're doing, do I want Ferocidons back? No, still don't think so. Grafdigger's Cage does seem good, though. And so does Scavenging Ooze, yeah. Klothys was a good call on my part. What am I trimming? It might be the pups. On the play, the pups are good. All my stuff is good on the play. And we'll cut the pups. Okay. Let's draw enough lands to cast all of our spells. I think we've got a good matchup against our opponent here, but... well... I'm keeping this hand. But there's a decent chance it doesn't work out. We've got removal spells for their first 3 things. And then Bone Crusher into Questing Beast is my hope. Okay. Kill that. Land. Yeah. Cool. We're fine now. We're good. Finding land 3 was really important. Questing Beasts will come later, and that's fine. A Braid can take care of Hollow Ones. Fiery Temper. Okay. And cycle that so they can play a Hollow One. Cool. Destroy that. Play Grafdigger's Cage. No, they can't play these, or they can't play this at least. Hazoret. Hazoret's gonna kill me. Cool. Did not know that they sideboarded Hazoret. This card's just gonna kill me.
Don't think a fancy dress means I didn't come here to fight.
Come on, Forest.
You're looking a little singed.
Well, I get to kill Chandra. Unless they have a spell here. They do. Missing lands is going to kill us. Hazoret's a good sideboard card from our opponent. And yeah, we're just going to die. It's too bad.
Bring things up to a simmer.
I've never seen Sin Prodder in this deck before. I'm stomping Sin Prodder. Jeez Louise. Okay, play Bone Crusher, attack Chandra.
Hey, listen, jerk.
And then if I find a land next turn, I can play Questing Beast. Maybe I don't even need Cage in this matchup moving forward. Like, it turns off their Faithless Lootings, but I don't know if that's enough.
Who needs a plan? Just improvise.
If you've never been on the receiving end of a Hazoret, this thing kills you so fast. Land? And he lands. Well, we found it, but it's way too late. Hazoret just can kill us next turn. Because I have to shock, play Questing Beast. Questing Beast can't even get in an attack because one of these root walls can block. Which is pretty stupid. So like I'm attacking like this. They can pump a root wall to block Questing Beast, so Chandra doesn't even die. I guess they could pump both root wallas and block Bone Crusher. If they block Bone Crusher, that makes Pelt Collector a 4/4. Kind of okay with that. Oh, just double block Questing Beast. Sure. Now Pelt Collector has to chump block the Hazoret. And yeah, we're just dead here. A little late on that land. I think Grafdigger's Cage was a bad card to bring in. Do not think we actually needed it. And they found Hazoret. Must just be a 1-of in their sideboard, I'd guess. That's how it goes sometimes. My sideboard card doesn't do anything. Theirs does. Can I keep playing? I guess so. This Questing Beast is giving me a false sense of security. I can attack.
Hey, better not ruin my dress, buddy.
Okay.
I'm a little hot-headed. So what?
Found another Unholy Heat. Wow. I guess that was only their second. I guess I thought they'd had another. Now I'm super dead. Yep. Okay. Mono red. Hollowed one. Got me. I had a false sense of security after that first game when they didn't do anything. And then they got me. So, Gruul Embercleave. Before I get into the deck tech or the end of deck wrap up, whatever, I do want to mention that the on-crop crashers that I brought in out of the sideboard from in the last match were really good against Hazoret. If I got into a position where I had more creatures on board, I could use this to make it so Hazoret can't block an attack through it. That was one of my win conditions. So the Crasher, the Embercleave, I had ways to punch through, but my draw just didn't line up super well. And then I think I need to not bring in the Grafdigger's Cages. Those just didn't do anything. So for next time, I'll know that that's my win condition. Maybe the Ferocidons should stay in because they make lots of tokens. But that's that. I don't think that matchup's unlosable or unwinnable. I think I just didn't play perfect. That's fine. But this deck, I like this deck a lot. It's really straightforward. It's relatively easy to play. You play creatures and play Embercleave. There's some intricacies that you need to learn if you're wanting to play this deck perfectly. So you should get your reps in with it. But I think it's still a powerful deck. It can go toe-to-toe with Control because it's got Hasty Threats and Questing Beast. And we didn't play against Food Oven, but I think that it, in theory, should do okay against the Cat Oven decks, especially after board. I think the main deck Ferocidons help a lot with that. That's going to be it from me for this video. I think this deck is fun and sweet, and people probably don't play it enough. People probably don't respect it enough in the format. I will mention there's a version that plays Collected Company instead of Questing Beast. I like Questing Beast a lot. For obvious reasons, I think this card's powerful and it's pretty good against Control. But I could totally see a version with fewer 1-drops. So you cut the pups, you put some more 3-drops in the deck, and then you replace these with Collected Companies being pretty good. Maybe I'll try a version like that. I haven't decided what I'm going to play the rest of the week yet. But I think that any sort of Embercleave aggressive deck always needs to be respected in a format. So, like I said, that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you next time.